Well, now, the elections in Kogi and Bayelsa State are just over 60 days away. We're counting down to see how it all unfolds between the contending parties, their candidates, and the electoral umpire, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. The major contending parties in the elections are the APC candidate, Prince Abubakar Audu, who has been the governor of the state in the past. He is the main challenger to the PDP's Idris Wada. Also in contention is a former deputy governor of Kogi, Mr. Philip Salau, who emerged as the candidate of the Labour Party in the governorship elections scheduled for November 21. At the party's governorship primaries held in Lokoja on Tuesday. Salau defeated his only opponent, Mr. Akubo Adege, by 89 votes to 39. The All Progressive Grand Alliance, ABGA, has announced Aku Umar Goodsman as his flag bearer for the November 21 governorship elections in Kogi State. Umar emerged ABGA's flag bearer at the party's delegate congress held in Lokoja under the supervision of the Independent National Electoral Commission officials. The exercise has delegates from across the 21 local government areas of the state. The APC controls 22 states in the federation. All right, now let's talk to a senior official of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Barrister Oluwole Uzi. I want to thank you so much indeed for coming on State of the Nation. With the just concluded general elections in May, what improvements are you taking into the Kogi and Bayelsa state elections?
Well, let me just start by saying that after the 2015 elections, we had a retreat a couple of months ago in Uyo, where the Commission INEC now met with some of the electoral commissioners and former commissioners. And we reviewed the processes, the programs, we reviewed the elections, and a lot of recommendations were made. And drawing from that, the Commission is now starting to implement some of those that within the time frame it's able to implement into the Bayelsa and Kogi elections. So some of these include, for example, where there's improved CVR, that's continuous voter registration, which we have just concluded in both states. Originally, we're situated in local government headquarters, but we decided that it's better to get a better reach, and in Bayelsa, we did it in the constituency level, and in Kogi, we did it local government level, and also the certain areas of difficult terrain where it's difficult for people to get to the local government headquarters. We now decentralized that process in Kogi.
Talk to us about the strategy and the logistics and the inputs to cover the 21 local government areas of Kogi State.
It is huge, actually. By numbers and also by terrain. But we looked at a system of registration area camps. You know, before we used to do the distribute materials from the local government headquarters close to election day. But before, on the eve of the election, we intend revamping this racks, and we'll use the centers, the camps, as distribution points, such that the camps are much closer to the polling units, are much closer to the people, so to ensure that materials actually do arrive areas as 7 a.m. on election and polling day. But those non-sensitive materials that are arriving in Kogi State, the sensitive materials will arrive closer to the elections. So this is the basic architecture for such distribution.
My apologies. In what areas will you be working with the police to ensure a free, fair and credible exercise? The party is concerned, of course. We know that the Inspector General of Police has paid your commission a visit to show support.
Not just the police, we're working with all security agencies, the police, the paramilitary, the civil defense, but the police are like leaders or lead the team. So the IG was in our commission, had fruitful discussions with the acting chairman of the commission. And also there's the interagency consultative committee on electoral security. So they have been meeting and they will continue to meet, and as to get closer to the elections, there'll be more regular meetings and plans. So there'll be a coordinated effort towards ensuring maximum security on election day, before and after.
What category of staff will you deploy, and do you intend to pay them?
Of course, we do give honoraria to staff who are staff from outside of the commission who are engaged in such electoral duties. And the basic architecture is still the same, but the difference is that we'll use a lot more of our staff this time around than we did in the previous elections. But the total number of INEC staff cannot cover all the polling units in Bayelsa. So we'll use, we have a revamp our working relationship with the National Youth Service Corps. As you're aware, joint committee was inaugurated yesterday the university system will draw on them, especially for college and returning officers, mixed with good sprinkling of senior INEC staff.
All right, give us a general feel of how these elections will pan out. You say that you intend to conduct free, fair and credible elections, but we have a situation already. Over 207 temporary voters' cards were found with someone. How do you intend to go about such incidences?
So it's all part of the strategy to ensure credibility and bring credibility into the system. No one person should have more than one valid voters card. So where you have people having more than one, then that's a criminal offense, and for which the police have every right to arrest such people and carry out their investigations. If there's actually their investigations, they'll pass it over to us if they feel that the crime has been committed, and in which case the commission will prosecute. Election is a process involving everybody, and if there are things that are hampering the smooth conduct of elections, we have a duty to have early warning systems that will prevent or tell us about these things, and will take remedial action to ensure they don't hamper in any significant way the conduct of such an election. And with our hope and belief and from our plans that the elections will be better than even the 2015 elections, which have generally been acclaimed by the individuals and organizations and observers, both domestic and foreign, as being quite credible. So we want to build on that. We've learned lessons where there were challenges, and we're addressing those challenges.
Many thanks indeed for speaking with us, spokesman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Barrister Oluwole Uzi. Many thanks indeed for your time. When State of the Nation returns, we'll focus on the gains of the president's visit to France. What did he come back with in the face of evolving new mix in the insurgency question? Is Nigeria winning the war? Join us again.